Hey world. A lot of being homeless is just getting back what you already had, but sometimes also it's dealing with things that the human body mentally it's just not got a path for. And I wanted to show you, I was looking back at some of the things that happened in December with YouTube. I want to show you some back-to-back clips. This is pretty much like the same day or two. Experiencing the death of where I'm staying. There's a dead homeless baby. It died in the hospital and the father came in. And that was just a very, very, very hard thing. I want to show you also the self-protection I had for just my spirit and how I just kind of went into I was a little bit silly. I did a 45-minute Nate's Best Christmas Ever video, and it's going to be on my YouTube channel. I'll probably just link. I'm just going to show you right here, and then if you go to my YouTube channel, there'll be later on the full 45-minute video. I'm just transferring it over. But, so I know, I'm very aware that you watch one or the other, you're not getting a full story, but I've always made my videos so that I believe it all comes out in the wash. I know it's a lot of, this is my life. This is me processing and dealing with everything that a home for over a year, or a family that's, we're praying for. This was a real moment about just a few weeks ago.
That right now.
This video happened on December 14th, and it's called Where Does My Heart Beat Now, after the Celine Dion song. This video has 97 views, and it's my real life as it happens experience of going through the motions of what do you do when you're homeless and someone's baby. You are the family now. The baby's dead, and they're still homeless. That man said to me in the morning, he said, "It's all right." And I said, "No, it isn't. It doesn't have to be. It never has to be." I'm about to play that clip from December 14th, but before I do, I want to tell you also something I experienced in 2023 was just days after this picture of having to never even get into this horrible motel. I was in another section of Denver where I had a good friend or a family that was my friend, and the person I was closest to had passed away when I was in West Virginia in a car accident. Also living in the family that survived, and this was somewhere where I was very close to escaping homelessness. But someone had to rent the room, and it just turned out they had to rent before I could come up with the money. And I understand. What I'm trying to get at is the person that was new to the family, my friend had passed away, but there was a new life in the family or the home because he had a coworker from years past who was from Texas and on his way back from Alaska, picking up his 2-month-old because the mother had committed suicide. And it was, a couple of days living with a straight man and a 2-month-old. And it's just kind of like, as gay men, we are not really, the world does not care about what we are experiencing and surviving and caring about. It was tough. As far as I know, the man is still there. He's kind of in limbo. When there's death and it's homelessness, there's a gay person, a dead mother across the country. These things happen, and, there is no way that most people could understand or process it. This is what happened before December, though.
We are dealing with homeless person just came in where I'm at. He knows the person I'm staying with. Baby just died. My question when I walked in was, is the situation over as far as do we need to call the police? I'm having to protect myself and just make sure, I didn't kill a baby. I don't want anybody thinking I killed a baby. Situation on that is, it's ended, and it is in a time where it is time for cigarettes. The father is in the bathroom, and they are feeling about how you...
For whatever kind of transition I can make, we'll just say we're breaking to commercial and Sexy with Pepsi or whatever. But what I'm going to show you next is from December 19th. It's not nearly as many views. It is a longer video, and part of it was upside down. So I get that this may have been missed, but I just want to show it's important because it's 5 days later, and I am being a little kooky. Now, in this 45-minute video, I do start with prayer, and then I talk about the people that wish me Merry Christmas or send me Christmas cards. I talk about some coworkers and my memories with them over the years. And then I get to this part where it's ha-has and some funnies, and it's just kind of me consoling and being, we don't have food. We don't have jobs. We've applied for 5 jobs. I'm up and relocating already again. And it's just, it's snowy and icy. It's more than a year homeless. But it's just kind of me being resolved to say, you know what? Christmas is what it is, and it's going to be the best one ever because it has to be. And I learned it through this. If you watch the full video, which will be up later, probably tomorrow, it's just showing. It's on Facebook. There'll be a YouTube link, is what I mean. If you believe it that things are going to be better, then they might be. If you don't, they'll never be. Hey, y'all, I had to do this one just for funnies. This is completely random. My mom's been to Paris 3 times and hates it. So what if we went to Paris just to go to the bathrooms at the Louvre, and she's wearing high dollar elf shoes. She looks snazzy in them Dollar General elf shoes, not Dior or anything like that. I'm gonna add the Backstreet Boys because apparently that gets on her nerves really bad. She don't like the Backstreet Boys. She also doesn't like Cindy Farmer from Fox 8 News and Greensboro. She hates that woman. She always wanted to change the channel when she was on. And then let's add C-3PO and R2-D2. Let's put Santa hats on. But Mama's is so big, she's stuck in the bathroom wearing the same color as Cindy Farmer. And then guess who else shows up? Barney the big red dinosaur. And his big butt is blocking Mama along with that hat. Wouldn't that be funny?
Everything's okay. Merry Christmas.